What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are finally able to announce some of the big news that we've been talking to you guys about by 2022. And all you got to do is just look around and you already might know what is up. Guys, we moved. We took the desk out of the bedroom. We took the desk out of the laundry room. We got all the stuff from mom and dad's house office-wise, and we moved into an office space here in downtown Pensacola, and we are so pumped to see what all we can create for you guys in this space. Now, we are sharing this space with Brant, of course. Me and Sarah will be here as well. The boys might be here, some doing their schoolwork, but this is going to be an awesome place for us to do some creating. I'm gonna kind of give you guys a tour. It's a pretty small office. It's nothing gigantic, but we've already got all of our editing stuff up here. That's gonna be Miss Sarah's desk. Brant's desk will be right over there. This is going to become the new set. This is where we're gonna open fan mail. This is where we'll do our talking pieces, all that kind of jazz. If you guys have ideas for what we should put behind us in this space, y'all leave a comment down below because it's going to be pretty cool when we get it all done. We're gonna do some photo sessions here. We got a floater desk over here. We got a cabinet for all our stuff, and y'all look at this whiteboard. That is a big, giant brainstorming whiteboard. As you can see, the boys have already been in here making their little doodles. So that's the big news. That's what we've been hiding for the better part of 6 weeks now. We've been talking to you guys about this, and this is what's up. We're moving into an office space, and we are so stoked to be here and to get started. And let's do that right now. Let's go. All right, so you guys got the tour of the office. Miss Sarah did finally join me this morning. She's not quite as...
I came to work today.
Yeah, she's not quite as early as a riser as I am. Like, I'm usually up like 4:30 editing. Sarah's more like Sarah's more like a 7:30 wake up and start editing. So, but we are super excited, like we were telling you guys, about the office. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that at the end of the video. But first, we're going to talk about something really fun we did. We meant to make this video a lot sooner, but we didn't anticipate how long it was going to take this to come in. Like, this was supposed to be a video we were going to do back at the beginning.
It wasn't like Amazon Prime where you
No,
get
it was
like a day
definitely
later.
not like Amazon Prime. So I told Sarah that I wanted her to go on to wish.com. Now, if you guys have never been on wish.com,
you never know.
it's a crapshoot, okay? Like, you might order one thing that you think it's going to be, and it might be something, you know, like totally different. So I challenged Sarah to go onto wish.com and buy me a full fishing kit that I could fish with and only use the wish.com stuff. So it came in, and let's just roll the clip and show you guys how it worked out once we started fishing. Well, first fish on. Everything needs to be adjusted here. All right, guys, so we got the first fish on with this little guy. Looks like it's probably gonna be just a little red fish here. It does not have a lot of strength to pull these fish around, that is for sure. No, actually, I was wrong. Nice little speckled trout on it. Wow, wow, wow. First fish, not a bad one, guys. Not a bad one for the first fish right there. Look at there. Nice little fatty on the Wish Kit rod and reel. All right, guys, that is a nice little fat female. She is a female though, and I think she's getting real close to laying eggs. So we're gonna put her back in the water, but not a bad way to start the morning with a little Wish rod and reel. And hung another one. Look at that, guys. Little buddy is not done too bad. Much smaller trout right here. But man, this right here might have to be my new trout rod and reel, y'all. This one's croaking, so this one is definitely a male. Well, no smooth release on that one, guys. He got away from me in my hands. All right, so The little wish rod and reel might be the trout slayer, y'all. What's up with that? There we go. Another fish on, y'all. Decent little trout right there. Guys, I'm telling you right now, the Wish Kit is the trout slayer, y'all. Another nice little trout, little speckled trout bite. Those are not bad, guys, right there at all. Let's get the release on this guy. Another fish on, guys, right there. Oh, he spit that one. He got that one out. Hey, you know what though? For this little lure, I'm not mad because that's the first one that's actually got off once I was hooked up. And I mean, again, I'm using nothing but Wish Kit stuff this morning. No fancy anything, just the rod, reel, and a lure that came with it. And hung another one. That might be a little bit better fish right there, guys. He hit it just a little bit harder. Oh, that's a redfish there. All right. We're 2 species in this morning on the trout killer. All right. Got a nice little redfish. He's going to have to keep the treble hook though because he devoured it. So I don't want to kill him, but it is right there in the jaw, so it'll rush right out. I don't think these are saltwater lures anyways. All right, so I took the little green thing off. It was not working. That little, it looked like a little jerkbait or something, but I did tie on a jig head and one of the worms that come with it. So let's see what happens. Fish on, first cast with the new bait. Fish on already. Guys, I don't know if the bite's just really good today or if I'm just having a lucky day. This guy's not happy to be on the hook. He came off on his own. Another nice little speckled trout. It's number 4 on the day with the trout slayer, y'all. It doesn't matter what I'm throwing with this rod, they're biting on this lure right here. What a pretty fish. See you, buddy. That's what I'm doing right now. It's just tying a shrimp on the bottom of the popping cork. Going down here. Decent little speckled trout. Simmer. Now I'm sure I'm gonna catch grief because it's not the new PB on the boat, so I'll be the first thing everybody will comment and Brian will say. But that is a nice little, probably 16-inch trout. You can get a measurement on it just to see. Yeah, 16-inch trout. So that is a legal trout. We're actually gonna let this guy go though. I like him a little bit bigger than that, but he is 16. I like him to be 17, 18, right around 19. So we're gonna get this dude back in the water. Thank you, buddy.
Judging by the amount of fish that you caught, I really didn't do that bad.
No, I
Like,
mean,
seriously.
you really didn't. There's a couple things. One, everything I used at the beginning of this video was all the wish.com stuff. That one trout I caught there at the end, I went later that afternoon and actually used one of my reel setups and caught that one on a popping cork. But that morning before the bite died off, everything I was using was straight Wish.com. The lure, the line, the reel, the rod. It's a collapsible travel rod. Does not have any backbone to it. So if you ever need to set the hook, that's not going to be the rod for you.
Lose it.
What I was most impressed with than anything, and I think the trout were just feeding that morning for sure. That was a major part of it. But I was impressed by how many fish was caught on that little, little blue jerk, like a 3-inch jerk bait that came with it.
I knew what I was doing.
You know, I can't even deny that you did. So
No.
if you want to do a Wish.com challenge, it's a lot of fun. You can do it with a number of things. It's not just fishing. The stuff is really, really cheap.
Yeah, keep in mind you don't know what you're gonna get. It's like when you get a sweater and
Yeah,
you get it 2
like-
sizes too big because you're thinking, oh, I'm gonna wear it with leggings and it's gonna be cute, and you get it and it's like 3 sizes too small.
Yeah, Sarah ordered a
It
Wish.com
was just a
Christmas sweater.
It was like, you know.
And it came in and it was like doll sized. And I don't mean like cutesy girl
really
doll. I
made
mean
me
like literally
super
like
conscious
a
about my
doll.
weight at
So
that point.
yeah, so check out Wish.com. But this is not a sponsored video.
No.
I want to make sure we know that. I just thought it would be fun to
It's
do a
just fun.
Wish fit because we very easily could have gotten in a toy, right? It could have been
yeah.
a
We
straight
could be
up.
fishing in the bathtub with magnets right now.
And that brings us right back here to the office. And we got a couple things we want to go over with you guys. First and foremost, you know, we are so excited for this
Oh, super
space.
excited.
This
Possibilities
is the
are endless.
blandest you will ever see our backdrop. Okay, we're going to get.
We got some.
We
like,
got stuff.
to
Yeah, we're gonna put stuff up behind us. We're gonna, you know, some of the stuff you guys have sent us. I mean, I've got a trophy that someone sent me for being the shark yeeting champion of the world. If you guys didn't remember that
And then
video,
we
that
do
was a
have
lot
our
of fun.
green screen, so
we
can
do,
put
yeah. So we
whatever
can put
want
whatever
on.
we want. A couple things about the office. So one of the biggest things we wanted with the office was to give us a space to create.
Yes.
And where we film at the house is kind of where the kids do their schoolwork. So like if they're doing schoolwork, we can't film right there. We got to drag lights out. We usually have to
Lot
get
of
cameras
moving
up.
parts.
It's just a lot of stuff that goes in. So if you have a creative idea just off the whim, you have to be super motivated to get it done. Where here, this office is very, very close to our house. We're
Oh,
literally
super
within a
close.
2 or 3 minute drive of our house. We can jump in the car, we can come here. We have 24-hour access to our office, obviously. So we can always come in here and create what we want to create, when we want to create it, really with no restrictions whatsoever. That's going to be great for us. It's going to be
That's
great for
amazing.
you guys.
A lot of times when I think about stuff, I got to do it like now, or it's not happening.
Yeah, and we
Like,
write down ideas. I showed you guys the whiteboard earlier. Like we're big on writing down ideas when we start to create, you know, different things. And on that topic, and I've been trying to address, you know, some of your guys' questions and messages is because we're getting more and more. I've had a number of you guys reach out and ask me about making editing videos and kind of teaching you how to edit. Number one, I am not like a premier like editor by any stretch of the imagination. I can definitely edit wedding videos really well with Sarah's help. The YouTube stuff, you know, we're getting better and better at, but I just don't know how a editing video would be received on the channel, to be honest with you guys. So that's why I've never made one. So I mean, maybe we'll make one and throw up on Facebook one of these days. I don't know, but
It's like a tester.
yeah, just to
See how
see
it's
what you guys
performed,
think. Another thing that's been coming in a lot here lately, and I guess it's just because of the growth we experienced in 2021, which we were so thankful and so blessed of, we are getting a ton of questions about, you know, I really look up to you, I really look up to Brand, I really look up to this one and that one, and what can we do to grow our channel? And there's no right or wrong answer for that, okay? The biggest thing I can offer you is be consistent. That's the number one rule of content creation, is be consistent. Be yourself. Talk to your camera like it is a friend, regardless of what you're doing. And a lot of people's like, well, you know, you're on the boat, so it's easy to talk to your camera like it's a buddy fishing with you. Well, it doesn't matter. If you're wanting to do gaming, then talk to them like your buddy sitting there
Right,
playing a
sitting right
game
there
with
playing
you.
with you.
You have to treat your camera like a friend, because that's what's going to allow you to connect to your audience, which I feel like is one of Sarah and
yeah.
I's strong suits, is we've connected with you guys and we've developed relationships with you guys, and we're appreciative of that. So there's so many people out there that like think there's a magic arrow that you can fire and it
And I
goes.
think the biggest thing with that is you can't be afraid of what people are going to think of you, what you're doing. Because if you're sitting there
100%.
talking to yourself in the middle of Walmart, don't worry about the rest of them. It doesn't matter. It's you. You're having fun.
I'm going to tell y'all something right now. If you want a prime example of someone who is literally a superstar on YouTube and has done it just 100% being himself. Go check out Kendall Gray. If you've never watched a Kendall Gray video, he's from Kentucky, giant YouTube channel. Go check out. I actually had a conversation last night with another creator. Kendall was one of the people that got brought up in this conversation, and that's why I bring Kendall up today. He's such a down-home, down-to-earth, this is me, like it, love it, hate it, I don't care,
Right.
This is what I'm going to create, what I want to create, and you're either going to love it or you're going to hate it. And I'm sure there's people out there that don't like Kendall Gray. I mean, there's no doubt. I mean, there's people out there that don't like us, but you're going to have a group of people that like you for being you, so don't be scared to do
yourself, be happy, love yourself in what you do.
Yeah,
you have to love what you do.
And it shows on camera if you don't, guys. If you don't enjoy what you're doing, like if it's a chore for you and you don't aren't comfortable doing what you're doing, people are gonna know. It's hard work. Okay, let me look right at the camera and tell you guys, it's hard work. It's not easy.
No, you're literally building a business.
Yes,
You're
so many people see content creators that have had some success or a lot of success, and they instantly think, oh, that must be an easy job. Or my favorite, non-favorite quote of all time, well, it must be nice. That's the one quote that grinds my gears more than anything else in the whole world, just because I promise you, if you see a creator that has a large platform, they worked their tail off to acquire that platform. No one handed it to them.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
No.
And there are tears. I mean, on my part, I'm very sensitive.
Sarah cries all the time. I mean, all I gotta do is look at her wrong, and y'all see happy-go-lucky Sarah, and I see the Sarah where if I tell her one little edit's wrong, or we'd have to redo a scene, she cries.
To know things, and when I don't, I get mad at myself. But that's okay.
Guys, I truly hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're new here to the Cameraman Ron channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button. 2022 style. We can't wait to see y'all on the next one. Y'all take care, and we'll see you soon.